Located at 14 Victoria Docks with its yard in Wadala and Panvel, MSB, a landmark in shore bases, is the perfect example of a strategic move and the historical change of a 100-year-old tradition. A most reliable port without draft restrictions, it is in the premises of the Mumbai Port Trust. Most importantly, has a close proximity to sea and airports, the main office and service companies, making it very accessible. This enables flexibility in selection of vessels, making it easy to plan and supervise logistic operations. This induction video will cover the various safety practices and mandatory instructions necessary for individuals, contractors and visitors at the Mumbai Shore Base.
Welcome to Mumbai Shore Base, the lifeline of our operations. It is from here we support all the drilling and production operations offshore. We are the first operator in India to have a base in a Mumbai port. Hence, it is our joint responsibility to ensure we carry out our operations in a safe and responsible manner. This film will introduce you to base operations. It will also cover all the safety procedures and practices we have at the base. Please watch this film carefully. In case you have any suggestions, please contact me or the shore base manager. We value all the suggestions and observations to enhance our performance. Be safe and have a great experience working at the base.
Due to high-level vigilance and restrictions on the docks, security and scrutiny of office personnel, contractors and visitors is a must. All employees and contractors carry an identity card, whereas the visitors need to intimate to the authorities before a scheduled visit and obtain a gate pass which is submitted to the security personnel at Mumbai Shore Base.
Our goal is to carry out all activities at Mumbai Shore Base with zero injuries. Preventing anyone from getting hurt is the basis of all our processes. We have a committed team which works tirelessly to achieve this standard at Mumbai Shore Base. We believe that everyone has a role to play and everyone can contribute to achieve this highest safety standard at this place. The core activities at Mumbai Shore Base include warehousing, yard management, loading and unloading of vessels, and safe lifting operations. We are an ISO 14001 company. Environment protection is core to our activities. Waste generated offshore is received here at the shore base. We dispose this waste through approved management processes and as per the guidelines of Pollution Control Board. We have implemented the behavior-based safety process at Mumbai Shore Base. We recognize that incidents are preventable by safe behaviors. We solicit your support to make Mumbai Shore Base the safest place to work.
The BBS process was initiated at MSB in November 2005 under the name of BEST, Behavioral Excellence by Shore Base Team. Ever since, it has shown some tremendous changes in the way of life at MSB. People wearing safety glasses, helmets, masks, life jackets, gloves, safety boots, coveralls with reflectors are some of the noteworthy contributions of the same. The focus of the process is on key behaviors which can be observed, measured and analyzed. The basic premise is that since human behavior is both observable and measurable, it can be managed. The office personnel and contractors are provided with hard hats and safety shoes which have to be worn at the workplace at all times. At Mumbai Shore Base, all supplies for the platform are moved by vessels. One wrong move might result in a serious injury or an incident. The radio room provides the communication link between the platform and the shore base. All the information on supplies and the vessels are provided much in advance. A designated radio officer monitors the schedule and intimates arrival of vessels to the authorized personnel. Vessel berthing is inspected by port officials. Upon the arrival of a vessel, a toolbox talk is given to the people prior to performing a task which requires a permit to work. This talk identifies the possible hazards on the site of work, which discusses and checks how these hazards can be mitigated. The officer in charge educates the visitors about all emergency procedures on the vessel and equips them with the knowledge required in case of a mishap. Loose lifting tracking and maintenance plays an important role. Load testing is performed annually and magnetic particle testing is done every 6 months. The Mumbai shore base requires a lot of load lifting operations as it focuses on timely supplies. This checklist focuses on the issues associated to the same, such as the coordination between crane operations and banksman. In this video, we can see that the banksman has a clear sight and radio communication with the crane operator. The BBS observer is filling in the checklist, taking observations, and provides feedback at the end of the routine. Inspection of all incoming materials are undertaken and dispatched to their respective warehouse. Now we come to another important category of BBS measures: housekeeping. In the industry, 80 to 90% of accidents are due to slips, trips and falls. Reason? Improper housekeeping. Some key areas of focus are that the walkway should be clear of any obstructions at all times, the safety equipment readily accessible, proper storage and segregation of waste and proper barriers and warning signs put up when required. Report to the security desk at the gate. Always use marked walkways to walk. Drive within a limit of 20 kilometers an hour. Always wear hard hat and steel-toe shoes in the operations area. Use handrails while climbing stairs. Use the marked bins to dispose trash. If you have a suggestion, please drop it in the suggestion box. Use your intervention skills to appreciate or correct any safe or unsafe act you may notice. Accept instructions, interventions gracefully. If you hear an alarm, be calm and move briskly to a marked mustering area. Return your facility entry pass duly acknowledged before you leave. Be safe. An offshore platform is handicapped without the usage of tools and spares. At Mumbai Shore Base, special racks have been provided for the storage of such tools and spares, as it is important to ensure systematic storage and maintenance. As the materials are ready for dispatch, the materials are loaded on the pallet and lifted using a forklift. Battery-operated stackers are also used in this warehouse. Here we see that proper instructions and signals are provided to keep the materials in the desired location. During the storage of dry cement in vertical silos, wearing masks, hand gloves, hard hats are mandatory as it is a high-risk activity. BBS observers present at this site ensure that all activities monitored and corrective measures are provided on observing unsafe behaviors. The process is not about pointing out mistakes wherever and whenever you see one, but to make sure that the people imbibe safe thinking in their behavior to prevent reoccurrence of unsafe behaviors. Do not enter the facility without a valid entry pass. Do not go near the waterfront. Keep yourself away from the yard and jetty operations. Do not spit or litter. Do not smoke or chew tobacco. Do not touch or operate any equipment. Be aware of snakes. Do not block access to emergency equipment and exits. Do not loiter in the facility. Do not move around without being accompanied. Do not ignore safety signs and instructions. Do not panic in case of an emergency. Storage and maintenance, which includes ultrasonic testing, wet wash, and thread inspection of pipes, are commissioned at the yard. Ultrasonic testing of pipes is done to check the strength and the extent of damage occurred to the pipe. Damaged pipes are stacked separately in the yard. Thread inspection and maintenance is done through the ultra-modern CAD/CAM machines. Lifting of these pipes and spares are done through overhead trolleys at the yards. Daily safety meetings are conducted for efficiency in planning and coordination with all contractors. BBS observers meeting along with observers help in taking corrective measures and applauding all safe behaviors. Monthly safety meetings are conducted to analyze safety performance and to applaud safe behaviors and suggestions at workplace. Mumbai Shore Base plays a significant role in keeping the BGEPIL operations live by ensuring timely supplies of materials and equipment, food, water and fuel to BGEPIL's rigs and platforms. Mumbai Shore Base definitely is the lifeline of operations.